Dimelang and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021 and Dr. Lovelee on Life. I wanted to chat about what it means for you to start a new year. For me, New Year used to be like a continuation of the old year, so to speak, because I always work in December. Since I was an intern, there was never really a December break. You either worked Christmas or took Christmas off and then came back on New Year's, or you worked Christmas and took New Year's off and then came back like seriously like on the 3rd of January. So there was always like two teams separated, and then you would choose where you wanted to work. When I was working in the government hospitals, so I've never really have had that culture of I'm looking forward to the year end. I'm gonna take a break, and therefore New Year, New Me starts. It just basically 31st of January, 31st of December, 1st of January rolled over into the next. But I want to talk about what New Year means to you or to many people, because we always see that New Year's resolutions, New Year, New Me. How long do those last for you? What I've observed is that a lot of people make those resolutions because of the things that they wish had happened the year before and the things they wanted to change but never got around to. Come September, October, you just start shelving things for when the new year starts. I'm going to change these things. Do you do that? Do you actually commit and see it through? Or do you just 1st of Jan or 2nd of Jan hit the road running, go to the gym, declutter your house, or do the thing you plan to do, but 2 weeks later you've lost steam, right? Why do you do that? Is it because you're not committed enough, or do you feel like you're not equipped enough with tools for you to see through? What is it in you that makes you make resolutions, make decisions, and not see them through? Is it because they're not in line with your life purpose? They're not something that you could put down as goals to achieve. It is something that you see people are doing and you just want to see. We need to ask ourselves these questions. Otherwise, what are we really doing? We're just like moving around in life and not really achieving anything. So it's very important that if you've been somebody who hops onto the bandwagon of January, New Year, New Me, and then 3 weeks later, before January is even ended, you are off the wagon and back to, I get that one next year. Ask yourself the hard questions. Why do you do that? Why? Is it because it's not who you are? It's what you think people expect you to do? That's probably the reason, right? Because if you set goals in line with what you want to do and what you love, you're not going to fall off the wagon. You're going to continue doing those things. So I think it's a very critical time for introspection for a lot of people, myself included. I generally, like I said, I don't take a break. So my plans just, when this happens, we just follow and flow into one another. But there's been moments where I feel like I've set goals and didn't really chase them that hard because I felt, okay, fine, there's always a new year, new chance to redo those things. So there has been moments for me also. So I know what it feels like to have those new year, new me plans just fizzle out into thin air in no time, basically. So what does it mean for you when the new year comes? Is this the year that you're going to basically see through your new year, new me goals? Or you're just going to do what you did before? And if you're going to do the latter, why? What is your life meaning? What are you doing? Are you just coasting along? Kind of a person, or you are filled with regret because you don't get to do the things that you plan to do and don't set time to see them through. Set time, energy, and put in the work. There's no other way to do this. There's no shortcuts. If you want something, you gotta go get it. It's not gonna just come to you. And if it does come to you as some kind of lucky windfall, most of the time it don't last because you didn't work for it. So there's no pain in losing it or preventing the loss of that thing. Yeah. So I'm just wanting to encourage you to do things differently this year. Introspect a lot. Write down your feelings, your thoughts, and see how you package that into what it means for you for your life. See, is this in line with what you feel is your purpose in life? And write them down as goals that have deadlines and timelines to do them, so that when 2021 ends, you can go back and see how many boxes you ticked and not just be filled with ish, could have, should have. That's my take on New Year's resolutions. New year, new me.